My horror game Banisher is almost finished, and in this video I will show you 2 new maps that I've been working on for last month, and I also hide 3 Steam keys in a video to activate the game when it's released. If you want free Steam keys, watch the video until the end. To recap, Banisher is a game in which the player will visit various locations possessed by demons and attempt to destroy the demon using artifacts or rituals. In the last video I showed you the first map, Abandoned House, and now I'm going to show you the second map, Old Mine. Point of the Old Mine map is that there are 3 magical crystals in the tunnels. Player's task is to find these crystals, dig them up and take them to the large mining hammer to break them. Of course that would be too easy, so the player must first find pickaxe in the tunnels to dig up the crystals. I must say that creating this map was very challenging for me, but I'm very happy with this result. The map contains many tunnels and rooms where the player can find items to complete mission or hide in them. What was easier was implementing the logic to make the crystals and pickaxe spawn at random locations, because I just copied that from first map where cursed items spawns randomly. And if you don't know, you can wishlist my game Banisher on Steam. You will support me a lot by doing so. We have over 200 wishlists so far, and I thank everyone who decided to support me like this. Another feature added to this map is player steps and object manipulation make noise. Demon that moves in the tunnels cannot see the player, but it can hear them. So the player must make right decision whether to run or to crouch. If player manages to find crystal and wants to dig it up without pickaxe, text will warn them that they need to find pickaxe as soon as possible. Pickaxe and crystal may be behind armor door that the player must open with dynamite. Demon will hear the explosion and player must hide because the demon will come to the scene of explosion. When player finds pickaxe, he can dig up the crystal and take it to the hammer to destroy it. Hammer is in the deepest tunnel of the mine, and its blow also makes sound, so the player must be very careful if there is a demon nearby it. Player must destroy all 3 crystals while not getting caught by the demon. Of course, this map also has hidden jump scares and strange sounds, so completing this map will be probably hardest of all. I personally managed to complete this map in 23 minutes at the earliest. Now that we have looked at first 2 maps, let's take a look at the last and the largest map of the game, and that is Asylum. And when I say it's a big map, I mean it's really big. Asylum is a map full of corridors and rooms where you have to search through them to complete the mission. Task on this map is to find out the name of the patient who has been possessed by the demon. Player can find a list of patients at the reception. To find out patient's identity, players needs to find out age category, gender, manner of death and month of birth of the patient. As I said, there is a document with the names of patients at the reception desk, and based on the information found, the player must find out which patient is possessed by the demon. Player writes down found information about patient in his diary. To find out month of the birth, player must use device that shows numerical value and come to the place where the value is 10. Then the month of the birth will be displayed on the device. To determine patient's gender, players needs to follow a device that beeps at certain frequency, and the faster it beeps, closer player is. Player can find out age category using inscription on wall, but this inscription is only visible with night vision on. And finally, player finds out cause of death using spirit box, where the patient spirit speaks a word at a random moment, according to which player finds out the answer. Finally, the player must find a can of gasoline, and once they know which patient is possessed by the demon, they must burn it. The bodies of the patients are underground. If player burns the wrong patient, players will not receive any reward. Game is currently fully playable. I will be still adjusting many details, but maybe in the next month I will release this game on Steam. So if you are interested in this game and would like to support me as indie creator, you can wishlist the game on Steam and purchase it after a game is released. Thank you for your support and see you in the next video.